Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to StarLadder. Welcome back to the StarSeries and I-League North American Closed Qualifier Playoffs. We're into our second series of the night. This one is between compLexity and Team Dignitas to finally close out the quarterfinals. The winner of this one will be taking the final spot in the semi-finals and will be facing against Team 1 tomorrow night. My name is Switchblade J. I'll be taking you through this series. It's best of 3 rules in case you are not aware. And the first map is Mirage, as picked by compLexity. This map is relatively good for both sides, so I'm hoping this one will be a very, very good match indeed. Knife round to kick things off. Although that being said, Dignitas do have a couple of unknowns in the server. Actually, 2 players, not unknowns, I guess I should probably say more say unknown elements. They've got some stand-ins, GMD and TENS, and obviously these two players are well known in the North American scene. GMD used to play on Rogue, now currently inactive for Rogue and playing on the X-Talk team, and TENS played on Resolute, a team they haven't really accomplished much to as of right now. But we'll see what he'll be able to do. And as a result of Dignitas just taking this relatively unknown sort of like foray into the unknown, basically, I'm not really sure how to weigh them up. I mean, a lot of the stats that I have kind of just get a bit useless, to be honest, because the full team is not there. So I have no idea how to make this one go. I don't know how to predict this one. I don't know which side to lie with. So let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think of this matchup. And of course, we'll start things off compLexity with the CT start. They got the knife round, and Stanislaw will be having the defuse kit here. Dignitas quickly make their way into the mid position. Going to tag Shazam to 21 points of health. Tags come back from the connector position, but the CTs are going to get overwhelmed by Dignitas moving quickly in towards this one. Andrew going to get 2 frags. Infinite going to creep back around. GMD fragging his way on through, and Infinite will take down Shazam. So 3 versus 2. Overall, the T side will come out on top, but Android's still on the bomb site, and the bomb's been dropped in the open. So Dignitas don't quite have control of this one. And 1-for-1 trades. Android taking out GMD. TENS rounds off. Android with the ace out of nowhere. Lining them up, Dignitas conceding the first round, even when it felt like they had control of that one. Quite honestly, I blinked, to be honest. I blinked. I was not expecting that to come through, and then I just opened my eyes, and 5 frags on the board for Android. Nice start from compLexity. This is what we want to see, but Dignitas obviously didn't get that bomb plant in the last round. They're still going to go for the standard eco, the PT50s and Eagles. No Kevlar. Some money to be a spare in. If they're going to try run boost TENS, as he's actually called, into the mid position. See what we'll be able to do here. Shazam spotted. They take the first couple of shots towards him. T's take mid control once again. Dignitas going to challenge for it. Take it relatively confidently. They don't have much to lose. And Andrew going to prove the point. Getting a 6th frag in 2 rounds. TENS down to the headshot. GMD will try train out Shazam. 2 good shots to his body, but not to his head. Leaves him alive on half HP. Now Depth going to move back around Flank on through GMD and Peter not expecting it, as well as that Shazam challenging from mid in Sniper Nest. Infinite. Well out of position. Bomb not in his control. CTs have control of this one. A little bit more slower. I blinked a few times during that round. Didn't miss any aces, so... Infinite just have to do some damage. Does catch Stanislaw off. That's a very nice frag to find. A little bit more on Shazam. Okay. He will get traded back. I think they may have lost one of the rifles, one of the FAMASs. He's going to drop back. Yeah, he's going to upgrade to the M4. So he'll have a couple of economical issues coming forward. But, yeah, 7 frags for Android. Nice start so far. And let's hope he can keep this form up. And Dignitas will really end up in a lot of hurt. So 3 M4s, 1 FAMAS, 1 MP9. The T side are going to make their way quickly into Palace. I'm going to just rush this down. Of course, another eco for these guys. They can get a bomb plan out of this. This will be great. But EA cuts off GMD. Looks for the second frag. And we'll be able to find Mitch. Third, fourth, lined up. Android and Shazam will still 2 away. It doesn't matter. 3-0 for compLexity. No bomb plants coming in for Dignitas. So they'll be having the AK buy-ups, the AWP for Peter. But he's going to opt for full glass cannon, actually. So far, compLexity looking on top form, taking easy control of these CT rounds. They're going to have up a bit more of a challenge, and Peter is going to try and make that challenge hurt. Shazam and Ye, first 2 down towards the mid position. They have the crossfire here from Android in depth, and they will be able to line up 1 frag, quickly traded back by TenZ, but Android maintains control as he takes 1 back. GMD going to outflank him and take his head off his shoulders, and Stanislaw is left alone. So, great mid take from Dignitas. And a great round from them overall. Stanislaw's got no way back into this one. MP9 after aggress down Mitch here in Sniper Nest. Peter's going to peek back towards him instead. This should be the end of him. 3 kills for Peter. Nice shots toward the mid position, and that's how you start things off. That's how you get back into the match if you are Team Dignitas. Of course, compLexity will buy back into the double AWP setup, so... I see your rifle round, and I raise you a second big green barrel. Apparently, is compLexity's answer to that. Let's see. Depth playing over on B. Shazam playing on A. Won't catch anyone on the quick jump cross, and actually will go towards middle once again. Doesn't see anyone. The smokes go down. Now the execution comes in. Andrew going to spot them as they cross. Doesn't see the bomb, but definitely going to be holding out as here comes the Molotovs. And Peter, here he comes with his AWP, taking Android down, a 5-on-4. Great start from Dignitas, taking these fast-paced rounds and really making them work here for the T side. Bomb going down. Again, a 5-on-4 retake for compLexity. They'd have a couple of defuse kits in play on Shazam and Stanislaw, but every CT is held away from the site, and they even got the backstabs just locked out from Peter. Or back here, going to take mid control, set up a backstab of his own. The CT's now starting to look forward. TenZ gets aggressive, takes down depth, but Ye through the blindness of a flashbang takes him back. GMD traded, so we're in 3-on-3, but not for much longer. Peter that gets the flank together, and Stanislaw, the high HP player of compLexity, goes down. And this should be the end of the round here. Dignitas with a second on their board. Peter looking for a little bit more. Shazam won't peek it. They know he's towards mid, so they'll get away with the double AWPs. compLexity falling to pieces when Dignitas pick up the pace. Again, a very quick round just to run straight into this one. 5 frags already and only 2 rifles coming in for Dignitas. Didn't have any in the pistol or conversions either, so... Double AWPs for compLexity. A couple of upgraded pistols, but no force buy from the CT side. They'll put 1 AWP on A, 1 AWP towards Sniper Nest. Shazam is going to back up the mid position, so now Dignitas once again going to go quick for the execution. Shazam has this cross lock, but the smoke will force him out of position. When he peek back through, yes, he will only get 1 frag before GMD takes him right back out of the action. So 4-on-4. Bomb going to get planted. Depth spotted and sprayed. 3-on-4 scenario. Stanislaw now going to move in, tries if he can pick up one of these rifles. Captures GMD, but can't get the kill. He does get away with the AWP, so once again, compLexity can fall back and just save that gun. Android just left with the Eagle to try to do the damage. He will go down to GMD, but ooh, here comes Mitch. Couldn't quite get onto Ye, so. Second round in a row, compLexity going to do well at saving their guns. 3-3 now, Dignitas. Felt like they were getting ripped apart by compLexity to kick things off, but now it's vice versa. I'm liking this pace coming in from Dignitas. They're making the quick hits work. They're making the quick takes for map control happen. Getting frags is half the battle, but Dignitas is certainly making it favorable to them. AWPs coming in. And compLexity saving those 2 weapons. They're getting the M4s back out. I imagine Stanislaw's been dropped something. Yep. So 3 M4s. A couple of bits of head armor, not really useful, but then again, they've all brought into all of the sets of utility that they can. Back in the smokes going from Dignitas. Going to change the pace once again, go back towards B, where Ye is cut off and there is only Depth and Stanislaw. 1 M4, 1 AWP. Depth will start things off, dropping the bomb. He does get traded back by Peter, but Stanislaw's still holding, low on HP and holding out for backup. They will get here, but GMD cuts them off. Ye down, and Stanislaw still waiting here in the apartments. Back behind, truck sprayed by Infinite, and we're back to 2 versus 2 as Android gets trading, so they get back in time. compLexity still have other players playing, and right now Shazam will take down the AWP of the T side. All up to Infinite. They hear him on the site. Android knows roughly where he is. Going to start to peek around. Infinite behind truck, now spotted by Shazam as he takes the AWP shot and will peek back in. Android has them, well, Android and Shazam has him locked to a corner at this point. Peeks back in, Shazam with the AWP. The second frag for compLexity. Taking control extremely quickly here. And great counter rotations to come back from the CT side. Again, they're trying to get as much control away from Dignitas as they can. Quickly reading onto the pacing. And actually, that does force Dignitas back away in terms of the buy-ups back. The Deagle for Mitch, and no full rifles. Yeah, he quickly spots them coming in towards the mid position, but gets caught off guard by Infinite, trying to smoke it down. Aggression coming in from the CTs on the A-bomb site. Stanislaw's going to try cover off connector, but unable to do much damage. Depth going to peek back in and catch Mitch very quickly. Now there's 1 player towards Palace, and Shazam and Android with a hell of a task to do. Actually, they don't even know that they're here. Infinite not looking the right way. It's a 4-on-3 scenario. GMD still looking for mid control. Flashbangs come out, still 1 in Palace, 1 out towards the CT stairs. That's Tens. He takes down Stanislaw, but Android quick with the trade. Once again, it's up to the AWP of GMD. The AK of Peter, GMD spotted, and Depth takes him down. GMD only gets Android, and it's all on Peter. They've got to get the defuse right now. They're running out of time. Depth misses his shot, and they're not on it. Are they on it? Shazam's not on it. What the hell? What happened there, compLexity? That all just fell apart. I don't know why. I don't know why that all fell apart. For certain, they should have been sticking the bomb. Depth had the AWP covered off towards ramp. I'm sure he missed the shot, but I have no idea what just happened. Well, this has been a very interesting 8 rounds so far. compLexity going to get reset. Scout out for Shazam. The Eagle CZ, everybody buying into the standard pistol force buys, but it's not a lot. And now the utility comes in. Depth peeks up towards Palace. Never mind, it's not a lot, but it is enough. Yay! Almost got a close shot with a Deagle head. It's a 5-on-3 scenario. Extra rifles to spare. I think Depth may have dropped one of those back out of Palace, but the Deagles, the pistol's doing more than enough right here. Eventually they will get back up. Android going to go towards Palace. Doesn't know that the C's haven't made it up there. Will still peek cautiously and get that second AK. So now compLexity are back into the round. 55 seconds remaining. Peter will catch depth at least. That's one AK down. The bomb's going to rotate back towards the mid position. Into the apartments. I don't know where which it's going. GMD's certainly heading towards mid. Now the CTs don't really know what's up, and no one wants to really go back for that second AK. So Android will hold back on the A site in firebox. Ready and waiting in case they counter-rotate back to A, and that is exactly what Team Dignitas are doing. So compLexity covering for all bases, and they are so ready for this. Peter going to be the first facer. Molotov down, 15 seconds left. Android only needs to get the one frag onto Mitch, and then that will be it. Spotted, sprayed, bomb drop. GMD gets the quick trade, and Ye's got this cross-locked as well. GMD goes down, it's all over. No chance for Peter. AK in hand, tap, tap, tap. But now has to hide behind firebox. Hopefully get an exit, but not die after time. 16 points of health. Shazam will tag him. And there we go. Dignitas will fall to pieces. A very dramatic start to this matchup so far. 5-4. And now the XM1014 will come out from Android. Team Dignitas also on their 4 spy 10s. No money to work with, obviously. Oh, Mitch pulling out the James Bond right now. 007. It's not a good stat line. Both teams heavy investing into this round. And Infinite and 10s are going to go for this run boost towards mid. No one is there to receive it. They have got depth on short. Peeking to catch GMD. Oh, a great nade from Shazam. There's a little bit of damage, not a significant amount. I know he's up here. Mitch makes the footstep. Shazam's going to know. Tries to flash them out, but Mitch too quick. Eagle shot. Takes the opening frag for Team Dignitas. Are they really going to pull this back to 5-5? This will be fun. Android with the XM out towards ramp, but the T side have snuck in towards A site, and Infinite going to take Ye down. So that's rifles recovered now for the Ts. 5-on-3 scenario, and Dignitas going to give compLexity a taste of their own medicine. Bomb to rotate. Android going to tap up Peter, take him down. He doesn't know the bomb's rotating in the backhand side, and GMD should be able to get this trade. So Stanislaw, again the last man remaining for compLexity. Well, this has turned into a very interesting map, that's for certain. I was hoping for this. A back and forth kind of game. Again, this map is extremely strong for both Dig and compLexity. Unless I was looking for the exits, we'll catch Infinite off guard. That's the scout away. One more go up with the bomb, actually. He could pick up this weapon. We'll just stick with the UMP instead. So, no problems. Dignitas gonna force another way around from the compLexity side. And again, I don't know how these pistols are working out for each squad, but it's working. compLexity will finally yield, though. They're gonna go ahead and eco for this one, so that way they can get a little bit more. I think with the money line where it is right now, they probably be able to justify the force buy in the next round. Yeah, once again, going to take his CZ, try to go aggressive. The Molotov will force him back. Another Molotov into Sandwich. Try to get him out of position. Shazam at the edge of the smoke will get forced back in. Mitch will take the frag regardless. Look onto the second, and great spray transfer onto Stanislaw. Ye is going to go down. Depth will try and recover. Low HP players, Infinite, taken down very quickly. It's low HP on Mitch as well, but GMD quickly deals with Depth and Android, also quick to follow. So 6-5, Dignitas going to gain the lead, finally. compLexity can't quite justify the force buy, so they're just conceding a few more rounds to Dignitas to get more rifles on the board rather than just keep this at a war of attrition. I respect that. I respect that. Dig should be able to make their way up to 7 rounds here as a result, though. Martos going, Tenzu gonna force players off. The close range angle at Palace. Peter gonna wrap around just in case they're going into mid-control. Android spots them as the smoke blooms, but can't get the shot on shot. Depth still waiting here at Ninja Spot. Ooh, this could get very, very interesting if they're not checking it. GMD will spot him, will be able to take him down, so unfortunately not to be today. Teams will make their way onto the bomb site. The bomb will go down. Mitch, I think, was spotted out by one of the PT-50s, and he will get tagged at 25 HP as a result. But, yeah, CTs will fall apart for it. StarSeries getting GMD back, at least. As a consolation prize, if you will. But Android, 10 HP. Not going to happen. Grenades coming in. This will be the end of him. There we go, 7-5. compLexity now in with the rifles, and quite confident rifles at that. AWP for Shazam. M4's out, and utility sets the spare. Depth will go in with a double AWP setup. Okay. It's worked out pretty well for compLexity when Dignitas didn't ramp up the pressure and the speed. Slightly limited utility for most of these players for compLexity. Android and Ye into connector. Again, they go quick. Android will fall for it. Ye up for 2 trades, and he's even dropped the bomb. He doesn't know it just yet. GMD will trade up. Depth canister up towards short. Misses the spray on GMD. He'll still walk through towards him exactly where he's standing. And Peter will be left alone. Very quick rounds coming in from Dignitas, and compLexity are sometimes keeping up, sometimes getting overwhelmed. I think they've found the formula now. Peter with the AWP still remains. The bomb on his back and making his way up to short. 1v3. Peek potentially from Ye. Won't see him, so he will make his way back in. StarSeries is in the apartments watching the angle and sprays him down instead. So not to be. 6 rounds for compLexity. Keeping this as close as it's been since the word go. Of course, both teams are still going to have rifles. Galil for Infinite. Be the weakest player in the server right now. AWP from Peter right now. So we can get the early frags. Shazam with the AWP for the CT side. We'll get forced off of his position by Tens. Yeah, he's going to know that he's close. Might be ready for this. Meanwhile, Infinite in Palace is ready and waiting. Good boost, actually. This could catch players from short off guard. Meanwhile, yeah, he peeks straight into Peter and he gets taken down. Shazam trades Mitch back to StarSeries. Oh, he spots GMD, expecting it. Okay. Meanwhile, Infinite. Oh, no. I thought he was going to go for the knife. That would have been pretty funny. Shazam actually misses the AWP shot. Going to get forced off of that angle at CT stairs. M4 takes the spray. Meanwhile, Peter puts in from mid, challenging Depth and shutting him down. So we're in a 3-on-2. Favored to the T side, but will make his way into connector. StarSeries taking a lot of damage by that Molotov, though. Shazam will shut down Infinite, though, so we're still playing. Peter on the side. Shazam quickly turns towards his angle. 3 kills for him, and Tens is left alone. Both players rotating into CT stairs. Tens going to peek this. AWP spots him, only legs him down. But this surely should be the end of the round for him. 7 HP. He'll tap the bomb for the first time. Going to re-peek this with the other AWP. Back in, sees no one's on the bomb, still takes StarSeries out. Shazam's left alone. M4 knows that he's low. He's now going to stick this. He's got to tap it at least once. Might have time to get the kill. Tens is going to wait for it. Try get the flick next. Face in will still clutch it out. Never mind. Shazam with 3 kills, but it was not enough. Team Dignitas now 8-6 will win out the T side and force compLexity off to the reset. So I got to admit, GMD and 10 stepping up to the plate when it matters, especially GMD. 15 frags right now. He is the top fragger of the server. And 10s with those 2 impact frags, winning Dignitas the half. This T side has gone Not amazingly, but pretty damn good, I will have to say. Yay, with the 5-7, the force buy out for compLexity. He's already dropped the bomb, looking for infinite back away. The TTs know exactly where that position is. They'll try to wrap back in, but GMD spots Shazam at the very edge of the stairs. 4-on-4 scenario. Dig. Hiking inland, Depth going to get the backstab set up on GMD. He knows his player's here, so long as he waits or tries to rotate back to Rhodes Palace, this could be very, very good. Shazam with 1D, 2 Deagle shots. Depth will go falling, but I don't think it matters. Shazam actually traded back by Infinite, so maybe it will matter a little bit more. 2v2. Stanislaw will catch him. CZ Burst will take the frag, and it all rests on GMD. The stand-in of Dignitas. Spotted, sprayed, and Android will close things out for compLexity. 8-7, as close a half as you could ask for here in CSGO. And it was basically that way from the word go. GMD wants to know Android's health. 22. Honestly, I thought he was saying HP hair guy. I thought he was talking about me. I was like, what? Fuse kit for Peter. Utility for compLexity on Ye and Stanislaw. 1 flash, 1 molly, 1 HE and 1 smoke. They've already put the Molotov down towards the sniper nest and forced anyone out there. No one will go there for Dignitas. It's Peter with the defuse kit. Double flash for Dig. They make their way quickly in. GMD holding support. I think Shazam just spotted his head. Depth certainly going to go peeking and try to find that frag, but his head gets taken off. It's the first frag for GMD. Followed up from Infinite. GMD gets his double, and Ye tries to get the bomb out of dodge as Stanislaw backstabs him in. He's on for 3. He could keep them back here. The B bomb site is mostly open, and if Stanislaw keeps them held, then this could be very, very nice here from the T side, but he can't. Overwhelmed by the numbers game. Ye will still be able to get the bomb plant. Doesn't spot where Mitch is. Will plant for default. A 1 versus 4 pistol clutch. This will be something else if he can find it. But spotted by Mitch. Quick flick to his head, and that is the end of him. 9 on the board for Dignitas. compLexity tried to force the issue out. Maybe got a little bit too aggressive for their own right. And 9 for the CT side. Now looking for 10. compLexity should be able to get any early rifle out. I don't expect many buy-ups coming in from the C side. Yeah, just Glocks out. Surprised they're playing a default style, actually. I thought they would just try rush, get a second bomb plant. They just flash their way in through the apartments. No utility either, so they can't really pull any fakes. I guess they're expecting CT aggression, but... a little over 60 seconds. Don't know what compLexity are playing. Again, I guess they're expecting CTs to push through Palace and ramp, but they are not. Finally, the Ts will wrap back up, though. Join their teammates. .25 on the board. Bomb going to stack in alongside 3 other players. Try push out, get the bomb plant towards default. It leaves CT open. I imagine Infinite should be able to rip this apart. And indeed he is. First frag, second frag. Tapping his way on depth. Can't quite finish the job. The USP might be able to do so. Backup is here. And yeah, the bomb's not going down today. Infinite with 4 frags. And double digits for Dignitas. Now compLexity in with the buy. The AK is coming into fruition. Plenty of utility. Six flashes, 5 smokes, 1 Molotov. And that is the full extent of the T-side buy. Peter with the AWP, 3 M4s, 1 MP9 for Infinite. And straight in, 10s with an A. That could do quite a lot of damage. Android paying the ultimate price for that one. He may about to. Pushed up, head spotted, sprayed down. 10s draws first blood for round 18. And depth, maybe reconsidering his options. The T-side maybe also doing the same. Stanislaw going to try game mid-control, but a secondary nade comes through from Mitch. That lands perfectly. Oh no, compLexity falling apart in the apartments. Depth will have to gain this first frag, but doesn't spot 10s peeking at the same angle. 3 frags for 10s. Stan with a quick trade back, sprays out, and 10s is just locking it forward. Ace time, will it happen? Shazam will get a quick trade, but his teammates will be here. Ready and raring to finish the job that his teammates could not finish. Another eco for compLexity, a couple of upgraded pistols, but Dignitas here on CT side, taking full control. And now looking for their 12th. 4 rounds of loss bonus will be on the board for compLexity if they let that go. But also remind you, this is compLexity's pick. Another great nade from 10s, who just places them so perfectly. Here we go, compLexity pushing into the mid position. Out connector and into short. GMD and Mitch on their respective sites. Ripping the eco apart. Shazam will get 1 frag for his trouble. But 10s is still here, and 10s is playing fantastically. Now popping up almost to the second top fragger position. 14 Dignitas. Almost second top fragger in the server as well. Only 4 kills away from getting there. GMD on the big 2-0, just right now doing work for Dignitas. Obviously, we all know that Dignitas are just fielding stand-ins because of internal problems and all that. But if this is their performance with stand-ins, then I'm not gonna lie. I have my hang on a second. 10s. Oh god, 10s. 2 frags immediately up mid. Peter catches depth. Stanislaw also going to get traded. Yay. More like no at the moment. Infinite takes him down, and if this is the way Dignitas are playing, then I'd feel a sense of concern if I was Grim or Rex right now. Max loss bonus for the compLexity squad. They're going to have to try and open things up soon. Hopefully in the next map. Next map? Sorry, in the next round, I should say. The next map may be a loss. Again, this is compLexity's pick, so... GMD, opener, Andre with a trade. Turns 180 onto Infinite on the flank. He does drop the bomb closer to the site. And now it's a 3 versus 3. Okay. Martov in, Mitch. Will spot Andre at the edge, spots the bomb planter as well, sprays on through, but Shazam gets the trade. Tens quickly trades him right back, and Depth from the backstab. They have no idea where this man is. They know where the bomb is though, and Depth sees the AWP. Is he going to attempt it? He's just going to take the UMP instead, look for Peter. Tap the bomb, Depth. You got to take him down. He's bursting. He can't get it. Oh no! He had all the cards. And Dignitas still outplayed him. Hashtag UKCS. Five AKs for compLexity, one more buy to get back in. Stanislaw will catch GMD at least, peeking aggressive towards the mid position. It's a nice start. Peter with the AWP in jungle. Trying to fend off the likes of Stanislaw. Will he be able to catch this? No, he's looking the wrong way. Stan on for a good frag here. Infinite will catch Ye, so 4-on-3 scenario. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Goes to the favor of compLexity. But look at Infinite once again, trying to get aggressive. These will back up. He may catch Depth once again. Well, Depth is expecting this, though. Infinite will let the T's cross, try to set up a backstab against them. I think he heard those footsteps against Depth. Sprays on through, but Depth does finish the job, so... Tenzu and Mitch. AK and M4, Stanislaw. Watching them, trying to see if they can catch them on the cross, but Tens and Mitch are backing off. They are not taking this fight. Smart from Dignitas. 4 players for compLexity. Gonna bring their 8th round to their T side at long last, their first round on their T side. We'll still get the second AK out, so they got some firepower, and Dignitas still with enough money to buy around it, so again, smart, getting those AKs allows to negate a lot of the head armor that compLexity will have, especially with the double AWP. So 4 weapons, 1-shot headshot. Infinite the only man that doesn't have that potential, so compLexity still may end up in a world of hurt. Great flashbang to start things off on the CT side. They will get picked apart by Shazam and Android. They try to get aggressive, and Dignitas will pay the price for it. Infinite and Tens down. Now GMD, Mitch and Peter remain, and Peter may even be falling to Shazam if he's not careful. The flashbang going forward. Going to peek towards Connector, but Mitch will spray him down to 1 point of health. The Incendiary could finish the job. Indeed, it might just do so. Stanislaw's already dead, so GMD left alone. His teammates fall back towards the mid position. The AWP caught out. Ooh, does catch Depth, never mind. So 1 exit. Still going to keep the AWP and 2 AKs for compLexity. It's a best case scenario here with the other 2 falling. GMD swapping to the Asimov because it's more expensive than the default skin. That's how the economy works, right? compLexity now starting to get started, but they've got a little bit of a way to go. 5 rounds to equalize against Dignitas. Now Shazam's starting to step things up. He's on the 20 frag board. Infinite's on 20 as well. GMD's made his way up to 22, so still top fragger. Dignitas might not be able to keep that form up for much longer. They're out of money. AWP for Peter, M4s for Masters coming in. They are on 2 rounds of loss bonus, so the next round won't allow them to buy. Peter going to caught up by smoke. Ooh, a small gap actually. That could be deadly for compLexity if they're not careful. Flashbang should force him out of position, takes the shot. Ooh, and Depth sees that gap as well. Peter knows it and will back off smart from Dignitas' AWP. Another player in ladder room anyway, so if they try boost up there, if they try gain control. Also going to hear them running in towards shore. Actually, Tens may be in a bit of trouble right here. Mitch will try and support. Shazam will go down. Stanislaw also out of the action. It's a 5-on-3, and Android's dead. Depth and Yay. They're going to get locked out of the bomb site. Tens with another 3K. And Dignitas will make their way up to map points. Now compLexity going to grind for overtime. 6 rounds in a row. No mistakes, no losses. Else Dignitas will take away their map pick. And compLexity on a force buy as well. The CZs for Depth and Stanislaw. AKs and AWPs for 3 players. Shazam with the AWP, yeah, and Android with the AKs. These will try for the mid and Apartment's aggression, but won't catch any frags just yet. I've got a little bit of damage onto Tens, so I'm going to be something to shut him down if they go towards the B bomb site, but their focus has turned back to A. GMD and Infinite are here. 1 AK for the CT side that could potentially rip apart all of their head armor. I've got to be careful about how he plays this one. Incendiary's down, GMD watching connector. Infinite going to get aggressive into ramp. Depth going to take this peek. The smokes will go forward, and further utility being expended by the Dignitas squad. And a flashbang in. Depth starts the peak alongside Android, and there's the first frag going to the favour of Infinite. Android trades 2 back, however they have full control of the A bomb site. This is how compLexity need to play from here on out. 4-on-3, Dignitas are going to commit to the retake, and Stanislaw is low, but still gets the frag before he goes. Keeping things to the favour of compLexity. So, Android and Yay, Shazam with the AWP in the back of the site, the rest all on Tens, gets the first flick. But surely shouldn't fight his way out of this position. Crossfire locked, and there we go. compLexity will reset Dignitas, keep themselves on track. Dig still have a few savings, however. Are they going to force the buy here? Wouldn't be surprised that either a force or an eco. GMD and Infinite getting the upgraded pistols, that the rest of the CT players are going to follow suit. Peter dropped 1. We'll pick up eventually, so yeah, upgraded pistols and a flashbang. GMD with a bit of Kevlar, but they'll be saving for another rifle. So again, compLexity going to buy themselves a little bit of breathing room as they do their damnedest to get overtime on their map pick as well. Make their way in towards the mid position up to the apartments. GMD is sneaking up through underpass. Keep your eye on this man. When he find them, taps his way on through to Depth, but Depth will get the frag. 5-on-4. Infinite to the B-bomb site. Everybody else to go and follow suit. 10's going down to Stanislaw. 5-on-3. Yeah, no way out for these pistols. They can get some exits, that'll be great. Infinite up to challenge. Yay. Yay takes him down. Was in their position now. Still CTs, and Mitch will get Yay for the frag, but Stanislaw and Andrew will combine to take both those players out, and there we go. 11 on the board for compLexity. Dignitas without a buy. Again on 2 rounds lost bonus. The next round will not allow them to invest. M4s and AWPs and compLexity just fighting for survival on Mirage here. Smokes in depth, taking a peek against 10s, takes a nade to the face. The counter nade doesn't quite do as much damage as he would have liked. The rest of the T side will take mid control early on here, so 1 minute and 20 remaining. Depp still working into the apartments. Mitch supporting short. Again, Tenzu covering off the Apps defensive. The ball will rotate alongside 2 other players. Ye still holding the Palace area, but Infinite jumps up and takes his head off. That's a nice start. 4 more frags to go for Dig. And look at this. Are they boosting each other on top? No, they're just going to peek together. Infinite and GMD. Now I'm going to see the utility coming to their favor. The Incendiary may put a stop to the push, but compLexity still set up. 40 seconds. Depth in Palace. Trying to work an angle for his teammates to move into. 30 seconds remain. Infinite taking the face. Stanislaw will take him down, and GMD is all that remains. Spray comes through, drops the bomb, looks for the second, and gets the third as well. Android left alone on the flank. The bomb has been dropped. This round is over as GMD gets 4 frags to close off what has been a stellar map from him. compLexity's pick has been taken by Dignitas, and now we move to Inferno. And this is where things start to get hairy for compLexity. We'll go to a break, but when we come back, we'll have more CSGO action from the second map of our final best of 3 series of the night. Don't go anywhere. Be back after the break.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.